I'm Robyn Wellens and my husband David. We live in Tampa, Florida, and we were introduced to this light technology about 5 months ago when my husband was experiencing some health issues, which I'll tell you about a little bit later. And I've been on the patches actually for 3 months. We were introduced 5 months ago, but I wanted to get my husband better before I actually started them myself. So we're very thankful to our friend Janice LaBouche, who introduced us to the patches. And I don't think she quite understood how much goodness would come from them. I knew she knew they'd be great for me, but personally, I suffer with MS. And I had a lot of things going on. And I started writing everything down, but there were a lot of things that happened for me that were happening over time, and I didn't even realize. I really went to the patches initially because I Peloton, and so my hands were numb from riding the bike. The grip I was gripping maybe too tightly, and so I was trying to wear X39 to see if my hands would go unnumb. So I was wearing them, and all of a sudden, 4 days into it, I realized that my gait, my walk, when I walked to the mailbox every day, I was no longer having a drop foot, which I was experiencing, probably for the last year and a half. So I've had MS for about 10 years, but that was something that happened 4 days in with just X39. So I wrote that down. I couldn't wait to write that down.
So just to clarify what a drop foot is in your gait, sometimes you can have some difficulty with one leg or the other. And she didn't have as much control with one foot. So it was almost like you were walking with a flipper on one foot and a high heel shoe on the other one. So the coordination just wasn't there. So that's what she means by the drop foot. It would just kind of flop down and slap as she was walking.
You would hear my foot slap the ground. It was quite annoying. So that's gone. When I wear the X39 patch, it's gone. When I don't have the patch on, it comes back. It's the strangest thing, really. Then go to the next week. So 13 days in, I started experiencing, I have leg pain and lower back pain at night. I have a lesion on my spine, and it presses against the spine, and it just causes pain. So during the day, I'm pretty good, but it's at nighttime that I have most of my pain. Well, 13 days in with just X39 again, I started sleeping better. My pain wasn't there. It would come and go. So Janice said, try Ice Wave. So I tried it, and immediately, within probably minutes, my back pain went away. Okay, my leg pain was still there a little bit. Well, then I watched a call with Dr. Patty, and I couldn't get enough of just learn. And I was watching Dr. Patty, who also suffers from the same disease. And I heard her talking about the full body patch, I think that's what it's called. Is that right, Marcy?
Yeah, that's what she calls it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought, well, you know what? We only have one pack of Ice Waves. So I told David, we are going to have to order more because we were both using it. And Dr. Patty said she used 2 on the bottoms of her feet and then 2 like right here on your shoulders. So I thought, I'm doing it tonight. So I tried it, and I couldn't believe it. My pain was gone. It was unbelievable. These are things that I never, I'm sorry.
No.
I never thought this little Band-Aid looking like thing would ever do anything. I fought Janice for months, really, because I was just trying to get my husband better, but I never thought that it would do anything for me, because when you have something like MS or any autoimmune issue, you never really, I believe in the healing power of God, and I do believe that will happen. I do, and I claim that. I just didn't think it would come via Band-Aid.
You never know how God's going to deliver.
I just never knew. So now I wear the patches every day, and it's just another thing that really, I have a list so long you can't imagine, but these are the most important things I feel like at this moment. Probably for the last 10 years, when I was diagnosed with MS, I've had a bladder issue. My bladder issue is different than everybody else who has bladder issues. My issue is that my bladder, when I go to the bathroom, it doesn't drain all the way. Mm-hmm. So it could cause a multitude of other problems, because if you don't drain your bladder, that can cause problems. So I would have to be in the bathroom forever just to pee. So whenever I go somewhere, I have to explain to people, I might be a little bit, I'll be okay. just go about whatever you're doing and I'll be out in a minute. Well, when I wore the X39 patch, again, ever since I've worn it, I don't have that problem. I do not have that problem. When I take the patch off, I don't have the problem for the first few hours, but then I go to sleep and I don't notice. So in the middle of the night, I have it just a teeny bit, but it's gone. It's gone. Wow. So I claim a victory. In the name of Jesus, I claim a victory.
I claim a victory.
Yeah. So everybody clap. Yeah. It's such a great thing. Yay, I see you all.
Well, it's interesting, Robyn. It's like, quality of life matters. And you reclaimed your quality of life.
I did.
You do not have the flipper foot anymore.
I don't.
You don't.
And we go to Disney all the time and you can always know where I'm coming. You can hear it. But now you can't. I can sneak up on you.
Yeah. And
I think she's going to take up ninja training next.
And that she can actually go to an event and use the restroom and be out in a minute instead of 20. I mean, people are like, where did she go? That's like quality of life.
It's so crazy. Well, the last thing I want to say is I did try the energy patches because with MS comes fatigue. Well, I don't have time for that. I have a busy life. So I thought I'd try the energy patch one day, and I put the energy patches on and I went out to the garage to clean the garage, which is something I can't really do because of the heat. Heat affects me. Mm-hmm. Well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I cleaned the whole garage. I scrubbed the garage floor. He came outside and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, I'm cleaning, which he's used to because I love to clean. It's a sickness too. And so he said, well, I'll take over, Robyn. You need to take a break. Go get some water or something. So I came inside and I cleaned the whole freezer, the refrigerator, the kitchen. I had so much energy. It was crazy. I took the patches off immediately. I'm like, I can't do this. I got to sleep.
Wow. Well, David does say, those energy patches started back in the day for the Navy SEALs to keep the guys up without stimulants. And it works. Those energy patches are no joke.
I believe it. If we only had them when we were active duty, it would have been great because that would have been wonderful.
Oh, for sure.
Wow, Robyn, I'm so happy for you. Thank you for sharing. And, your testimonial will help so many people. So we really appreciate that you came in and shared.